Okay, perfect. So thank you very much, Chris, for the introduction. My name is Peter, and I'm here on behalf of the ChinaIP SME Helpdesk. As Chris already mentioned, we're a European Commission service, and we provide support for European SMEs who are interested in expanding into China. And well, obviously, the tech sector is one of the biggest growing in China, and China being one of the biggest and fastest growing markets in the world itself is really an attractive market for European companies or companies all around the world in the tech sector. Especially that there is this very general enthusiasm about high-tech solutions in China, may that be from smartphones to all kinds of everyday things. The Internet of Things is booming. 5G is everywhere. So it's really a very attractive market for foreign investors, especially in the tech sector. Now, as you know, our mission is really to help European companies with IP issues in China. So we can provide help with copyright registrations, trade secrets, patent, trademarks, etc. And one of the questions or concerns that we get quite often is that CEOs or companies in China are not really willing to register their IP, exactly because they're afraid of losing the IP through registering. So ironically enough, they're afraid that if you get your IP registered with the official IP agency, then which is supposed to protect it, of course, then through this registration, it will actually be divulged to the Chinese business community. And so a question we get often is how to protect your IP without actually registering it. And as some sort of a creative solution, especially in the tech sector, we recommend the use of blockchain quite often. Now, of course, that blockchain is basically a ledger of information that can be used to record and track transactions. And this information is pretty much shared on a peer-to-peer network, so everybody can see, exchange it, verify it, which allows for quite a great transparency, and you can very easily verify the information on the actual ledger. And exactly because of this, it's very useful for IP protection, because you can track when a certain IP was used. So for example, in cases of trademark use, you can very easily track when the trademark was used for the first time and by whom. And for companies, in our case, European SMEs that we help with, but any kind of company, this can really be an efficient way to secure IP protection without actually registering that IP with the official authorities. This is quite similar with copyrights as well. If you were to log into the copyright registration website, for example, using blockchain technology, then it will be stamped with the timestamp, and then everybody will be able to see that this copyright was used at this and that time by this and this person for the first time. So this is a very powerful tool to protect your IP without actually having to register it. The technology, blockchain. Hello? I think I was muted accidentally.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, if you can hear me now, perfect. So what I was just about to say is that the blockchain technology maybe is most prominent in for the protection of trade secrets, because it can be used to track a trade secret, so a file containing a trade secret without actually opening it, which is very useful, because then it's a irrefutable proof that the trade secret exists, the file containing the secret exists, without actually opening the file itself and divulging the secret, which in this case actually provides a better protection than the traditional sort of IP registration and trade secret registration in China. So yeah, obviously this is just a very short teaser of the kinds of information and the legal advice that we provide specifically for the tech sector in this case. And if you're interested in learning more about our services, and if you feel that we can be of use for your company, then please feel free to get in touch with us. We provide a wide range of free services. Most of it is obviously the inquiry helpline, which is really a free confidential service, accessible for all European small and medium-sized enterprises, free of charge. This is completely confidential as well, and always within 3 working days. We also organize workshops, webinars now with the virus, unfortunately, and we have a variety of supplementary resources as well. I might highlight the fact sheets and the guides. We have a business guide on exactly this topic, the tech AI and the tech industry, and using blockchain to support your IP in this industry.
All right,
So,
Peter, we're going to have to move on because we've got, we're up at around, yeah, let's put that slide up there so
yeah,
people know how to
exactly. I'll
reach
just
you.
leave it here. You see our email address. Please feel free to get in touch with us anytime. I'll just leave the email address here, and we always welcome you, and we're really there to help.